Hello again. I'm John Schmidt, Sales Manager with Larson Home Services, and welcome to our Dr. Energy Saver installment of our virtual home show series. Now, Dr. Energy Saver is the insulation and air sealing side of our company. We want to make your home more comfortable and energy efficient using years of research related to building science. Now, we separate ourselves from your average blow and go companies in that we don't just blow in more insulation and call it good. Instead, we use the aforementioned science to help our customers find the solutions to their comfort and energy efficiency problems. When our sales representatives show up to your home, we want to diagnose your home similarly to how procedures work when one goes to the clinic for a checkup. We'll ask you a series of questions related to the health and performance of your home, and then use your answers as a roadmap as to how our inspection will go and what we will do to help you accomplish that goal in terms of comfortability and energy efficiency. So how exactly will we build this roadmap to figure out exactly how to inspect your attic and your basements? Well, we will do this by using a series of tools and tests based on your answers from the earlier asked questions and our hypotheses as the experts in the industry and inspecting your home. Very similarly to how a doctor uses the stethoscope, EKG, and X-ray to diagnose his patients, we will be diagnosing your home with our moisture meters, digital microscopes, thermal imaging cameras, and many other tools to give you an accurate heat map analysis. So let's see how some of these tools work. So how are we going to use these tools? Let's start with this first one here, a black light, because what do we see a lot of in the attics, in basements? We're going to see rodents and pests. And what do we see a lot of from those rodents and pests? Urine, feces, pretty nasty stuff. So this black light, as we can see right here, this is going to help us find that. So we're going to find any kind of, whether, like I said, fecal matter, urine, any spots of where those rodents were, or if there's moisture, if you got a roof leak or things like that, this will help us find that. Another neat tool we have here is what's known as a pocket psychrometer. And what this thing's going to do, if you don't mind zooming in here, Mr. Cameraman, we're going to get the exact, if I can get this on there we go, the relative humidity and the temperature wherever we're at, whether it's the attic, the basement, anywhere you're at. You can see right here, we're at about 31% here in this office space right now, so not terrible. But you get up into an attic and you start seeing high humidity, that's where problems can occur, and that's why we use this thing to let us know exactly what we're looking at to help with that heat map analysis, especially above things such as vents that are not properly vented out or anywhere where an air leak exists. Now, a good thing that we're going to look at on top of that, we're going to have a temperature gun here because this, I can point this anywhere, the roof decking, down onto the insulation, and it's going to have my temperature right there. So we are physically mapping the entire attic space of your home. Now, moisture is a big problem, as I just mentioned before, and we have a nice tool for that as well. It's a moisture meter. We're going to use this in wood, in any kind of material that should not be wet, or at least at a percentage that's exactly where rotten wood could start, things like that. We're going to use this to help us know exactly what we're seeing as a problem and how we can fix it. But my favorite tools are these last two here for how we're going to look at your house and heat map it. This right here is what's known as a thermal imaging camera, and as we can see, it's going to give us a great look. You can see how cold it is up there along what's known as our top plates up there. Very cold. Go up to the vent right here, you can see. So it really gives us an idea of where you're having heat come up into the attic when we're in there during the winter especially. Heat is no friend of an attic during the winter, may I say to you. And also during the summer, if we're not properly having that airflow get out of there, this will really let us know where the areas are most warm in the attic, or if cool air is coming up as well, which we don't want to have happen when you're paying for your things like air conditioning. So lastly, my favorite tool here is going back to my school days, is our digital microscope. Now if you take a look here, if we come over here, and this is a piece of our two-part expanding foam insulation, so you get a look at it right there. Now take a look at it when I put this and get this in focus. As you can see, pretty neat stuff to see. Well, imagine if you're looking at things such as mold, rotten wood, mouse feces. It gives us a good picture to show you exactly what we're looking at. Or in the event if it's something we can't get to with our naked eye, this can take pictures for us as well. So ultimately, with all the stuff that we're doing, it's going to allow you to have a clear picture of what's going on in your house. Just like I said, if you're getting an EKG, an X-ray from a doctor, this is our version of that. So doing this type of inspection is not an in and out process which only takes a matter of minutes, as it is for some people who only stick their head up into the attic and look at the insulation and are gone in 5 or 10 minutes. Our inspections can range anywhere from a half hour to up to 60 minutes. Now, you wouldn't want your doctors to take shortcuts when it comes to your body and health. And at Larson Home Services, we absolutely will not take any shortcuts when it comes to your home's health and performance. So that does it for this episode of our web series as it relates to Dr. Energy Saver. We will be continuing on next episode, going over cellulose insulation versus fiberglass, and especially True Soft Cellulose, which is proprietary to our company here at Larson Home Services and Dr. Energy Saver dealers around the country. So on behalf of our owner, Andrew Larson, everybody here at the office, and every member of the Larson Home Services family, thank you so much for joining me for this web series event, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And just know, if you ever need work on your house, call the experts from the Attic Up. As our way of saying thank you to you for attending this virtual home show series event, we are extending to anybody who signs up for a free estimate and gets work done 100% off labor. That's free labor, as well as a $100 Visa gift card. You can call us at 608-222-9919 to schedule an estimate, or visit us on our website at larsonhomeservices.com. Thanks and have a great day, everybody.